Hey everybody, thanks for joining. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm so glad to be doing this collaboration with Maria from Louise Loves Luxuries. And today we're talking about our Lottie bags, what's in our Lotties, and the reason I have this Lottie is because of Maria. Because when I saw her show her Lottie on her channel, I was like, oh, like that bag, I want that bag. Specifically, the bag with a little top handle. I just fell for it. I fell for it immediately. And then I went on the search because they don't make this particular model anymore. And luckily I found one. I'll tell the story on my unboxing video. So if you're curious about that, I'll have it linked below. But it's this little chain top handle totally sucked me in. And it just delights me every time I use it. I get so excited about that. I feel that in general, this bag can go a lot of different ways. Like, I mean, it's very luxe because of the quilted leather and the details of the bag, because of this beautiful, beautiful chain. Like, you know, it could go formal. Like I could dress it up and give it a more formal feel or character. But I can also feel pretty casual with it. And I think especially because of this little chain, like it just, for me, this little chain feels so playful and fun and carefree. And like, I just have a lot of fun with it. And so for me, that gives me the confidence to style it like more casually and just to like say, hey, whatever, like I'm just having fun with this bag. And so I just love having the options. I think that I can like just have fun enjoying this bag. I got this bag a few months ago and I knew immediately that it would be a perfect fall color. Of course, this would be a great all year long bag, but for me, this color is just gorgeous in the fall. This beautiful burgundy color. So a little bit about the bag before we get into it. The description on the website, although this bag is not on the website now, this particular bag, but in general, when Aspinal describes a bag similar to this, they call it their caviar leather here. And I love the quilting here. During my unboxing, I said I was trying to describe it. It's not a big puffy quilt and it's not a flat quilt. It's kind of a Goldilocks quilt, kind of like right there in the middle. So yeah, I love the quilting. And then this is contrasted with a smooth leather band here in the middle. It has a magnetic close pocket here on the back, and there is the only branding that you can see from the exterior right there on the back of the bag. Well, I take that back. Actually, you can see, if you look really closely, you can see that Aspinal is printed here on the opening and closing feature. I think they call this a postman's lock or letter lock. What do they call this? I'll have to look it up. And this bag does have feet on the bottom with the smooth leather contrasting here on the bottom of the bag. It's a gorgeous bag. I really love it. So this is the regular size Lottie. Like for me, this is a good size, but it is quite small. I'll show you when I open up the bag and do what's in my bag, which is of course is the whole point of this video. But you know, before we get that going, it is a good size for me, but I was a little surprised about how small it is in real life. Like, I don't know, when I looked at pictures online, it just seemed a little bit bigger. I don't know, it's just my impressions of it. So I was like, how much smaller could a micro be? Like, I mean, I love small bags. I would be very curious to see the size of a micro. The micro bag is also 7.5 inches. It's just a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner. I would also be very curious to compare a regular and a large. So like I said, this is 7.5 inches. A large is 11.25 inches. A little bit taller and just a little bit wider. This is 3.5 inches and the large is 4 inches. So yeah, I mean, I think I'm now going to be on the hunt for those other sizes just because I love this bag so much that I could definitely see adding those other sizes to my collection in the future. But there's something else that will be coming first. And I just want to mention this now. I know you're like, if you want to see inside the bag, I know that's coming. But but Aspinal has launched their new collection, and in their new collection there is a version of the Lottie that's not like any of these bags. They call it the Lottie Clutch. It's pillowy, so it has big puffy quilts, and it has a removable chain strap so that you could use it, you know, like bag with a chain, or take off the chain and use it like a clutch, obviously, as the name suggests. So when I saw that, I pre-ordered it. I got it right away. It's on the way here. I will be excited to share that unboxing with you as soon as that gets here. So be on the lookout for that. And if you haven't subscribed already to my channel, then I would hope you would anyway, but maybe that would give you a little extra incentive so that you don't miss that unboxing when it comes. So here's how I've been using the bag recently. In the back pocket, this back pocket is a little bit too small for my phone. So I've been using the back pocket for my hand wipes. I generally like hand wipes more than hand sanitizer. I don't know, it just feels a little bit better on my hands, but that's just my own personal preference. And getting inside the bag, here's how it's packed. So basically there are 3 compartments to the Lottie inside the bag. There is a large space here in the front. There is a smaller space in the back. And then there is a center divider with a zipper. Okay, so those are the 3 compartments. They're not evenly spaced, but those are the 3 things that organize the bag, I guess is the way to say it. Okay, so here in the front compartment, up on the side here, I have this little Fendi. Basically, it's the equivalent of the Louis key clay. I have in here, since we're doing a what's in the bag, I'll do what's in everything. It's a little bit smaller than the clay, but I just have some chapstick. And it's more flexible, so it's not as rigid. It's a fabric material. And I have a lip product that has some color on it, or color in it, I should say. And then some medication. Also in this front pocket is a pack of Kleenex. So yeah, seasons are changing and the fall allergies are starting to really get to me here. All right, so here's my phone. This is the larger size phone. It is 6.5 by 3.5. So if you have a phone about that size or smaller, you see that there's plenty of room for a phone to fit inside this front compartment. And here in the back compartment, I have standing up on its side the key clay, and I keep my extra cards in here, like my store loyalty cards and like punch cards and, you know, things that don't fit into my small card holder. Here is where I have my card holder. So the only thing left now inside this middle zipper pocket here is my key fob. Now that the bag is empty, I'll zip up that middle compartment just to make it look a little bit more tidy. You can see down in there to see that front spacious compartment here. And then I'll pull down that pocket so you can see there's the back compartment there on both sides of the zipper. Here's a peek of that exterior back pocket now that it is empty, and there is the magnet closure. It still keeps its shape nicely, even though it's empty. So that shows you that it's structured. I mean, it's still squishy, you know, because it's nice and soft, but it still maintains its structure well, even when it's empty. There's a shot of everything that was in the bag. And like I said, it's the regular size, but I feel that it's quite on the small side. But that's okay with me, because when my bags are small, that just means they don't get too heavy. So far in using the bag, like, you know, I really enjoy it a lot. The only small thing that I think could possibly improve this bag is if there were a leather break up here to help with the chain. When I first got the bag, the first few times I wore it, when the weather was a little bit warmer, I had on a thinner shirt, so I did notice the chain strap a little bit. But the more that the weather is cooling down, then the more layers I have on. So as I start to have on more thick sweaters or have on more, you know, a jacket or more layers basically, then I notice this chain less and less. So like I said, this bag could be all year round, but specifically because I love this deep color, I'll probably be wearing it more in the fall and winter months. So I don't think that's really going to be a problem for me. So thanks again to Maria for collaborating with me on this video and for inspiring me to look for this bag. I love it so much. And I just think it is so, so, so fun. Do keep an eye on this channel for another Aspinal unboxing coming soon. The new pillow clutch on the way here. And like I said, hopefully some other size variations of this beautiful Lottie. I really enjoy it that much. So thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking the video. And I hope to see you back here in the very near future. You take care. See you next time. Bye.